YouTubers, hello, it's MJ. Thank you for joining me today or tonight, wherever you are in the world. And for those who know me, you know I read and do a lot of other things in the mystical world. And for those that don't, thank you for joining me here. And you're going to get a lot of insight, a lot of information. And if you choose to become a client, I appreciate that too. I've had to hire a few more people within my business to help me get these readings done on an international level. And we're going to do a pick a card today. And I'm going to introduce you to Deja, who I've hired. I trust her. And I'm just going to introduce you to her right now. There she is. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
And just go ahead and let the viewing audience know what your feelings are about psychic readings.
When I sit down with a client to do a reading, I really try to stay positive and upbeat for the client, because a lot of times when you come in, you're dealing with some really in-depth issues. So we simply use the cards or whatever tool that we're using in that reading as a way to guide someone, to bring to light other options that they may be facing. And we really try to just simply give the clients other alternatives and other outcomes versus having a negative impact on their lives. So nothing in the tarot or any other divinatory process is written in stone. You can go out tomorrow and make a decision that totally changes everything. So when you leave out of a reading, you should be positive and you should feel good.
There you go. And I appreciate that, and I'm sure that they do too. So with this pick a card, what we're going to do is we've got 5 decks here, and we're going to shuffle raw. Nothing is pre-planned. You're not going to see any of that. So you're seeing her mixing it up right there for the uprights and the reversals. And what I would like for you to do as a viewer, as she's mixing those cards, each and every pile, is to center yourself. Find a comfortable place to sit. Please don't be distracted. Uncross your legs, any of that. Turn off the television. Put the dog in the other room. You just want to kind of be quiet and on your own as she's doing this raw shuffle here. And the question that we're going to be focusing on today, a client has asked, should I give him another chance? Should I give him another chance? Now, this person could be a friend. They could be a coworker. They could be a family member. They could be someone that you're having a relationship with. They could be somebody that you're married to. Should I give him another chance? So, as Deja is continuing to do a raw shuffle here, think of piles 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And once she's finished with this raw shuffling, we'll let you see the decks and you can make up your final decision there. I've always felt that it's important to let a client see how the cards are being shuffled. And this also allows the reader to put his or her energy into the cards too, as they are centering themselves and connecting with spirit. And she's on that last deck right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and start panning down to the cards. So right here, this violet type is going to be deck number 1. Okay. Moving over to the Harlequin deck, that's going to be deck number 2. And then right here, you see 2 hands. We'll just call this the hand deck. That's going to be pile number 3. And then this green deck right here will be pile number 4. And then this deck right here is going to be the 5th deck. All right, so make your decisions on which deck you would like to use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the question is, should I give him another chance? So I'll give you another 10 seconds, and we'll just stay quiet on our end. Now Deja's going to pick up the first deck, and I'm going to walk around to her side so you can see these cards clearly. Should I give him another chance? As she turns the cards over, she's going to start telling the story.
Okay. We are looking at, as you can tell, we have two swords in play. Generally, in regards to should I give him another chance? Absolutely not. Because there is so many obstacles, so much distrust and unhealthiness in regards to the situation that no, we're looking at not giving him another chance, especially when you're looking at the Ten of Swords, because it is a card that indicates a lot of situations that are unhealthy about the relationship. Should you decide to give him another chance at some point, possibly it can work, but it's highly doubtful in this case. So, in other words, I would go ahead and cut my losses and let it go.
All right, so Deja is predicting for anyone who has picked piled 1 that prediction is a no. All right, as we're moving on to the second deck, which is the Harlequin deck, again, the same question. Should I give him another chance? And she's pulling over the cards now.
Yes, I would go ahead and give him another chance. We're looking at a situation where there is love and there is commitment, but the problem is y'all fight way, way too much. It is not a good thing, and what you really need to work on to mitigate some of this conflict, some of this discord, is you need to communicate and you need to go back to the root of the problem and address that, because ultimately the outcome can be very, very positive if you give him a chance, but you still have to deal with the root reasons why there is so much conflict within your relationship.
All right, for pile number 2, Deja is predicting yes. All right, and we're moving on to pile number 3. Same question. Should I give him another chance?
Now, with this layout, the only thing positive is that, as far as I can tell, is that your communication seems to be okay, but there's so many mitigating circumstances. Y'all's direction in life seems to be very, very different, and the base connection that y'all have, you need to come back to its roots. Give him another chance, not give him another chance. Given the cards that are in play, I would say that that's a no, because simply y'all are just on different wavelengths.
All right, prediction for this pile, for that question. If you've picked this pile, which is pile number 3, it's a no. Moving on to pile number 4, which is the green deck. Same question. Should I give him another chance?
Oh, absolutely. These cards are very positive for this relationship. The love that y'all have overrides any conflicts that the two of you may face, and you can rise above anything negative within your relationship. But you do have to come back down and stay a little bit more grounded and work together as a team. But absolutely, the love that is there between the two of y'all is strong, and again, it can overcome anything that y'all are facing. So definitely give him a chance.
Well, pile number 4 sounds the best so far. So of those who have chosen this deck, this pile, it's definitely a yes. Moving on to the 5th deck, which is the blue deck. Same question. Should I give him another chance? And Deja is flipping those cards now.
Okay, this is an interesting layout. The two of you seem to be really connected on a spiritual level. However, you've let money come into play. You've let your focus become more self-centered and not necessarily about y'all as a couple or as a team, but as each of you individually. Unless you can let go of maybe some of your selfishness and he needs to let go of some of his selfishness so that y'all can come together to begin a new journey. It won't work. But is he coming back? Probably. But unless you fix these root problems, that's not going to work.
All right, so this pile right here, YouTubers, if you've chosen it, it sounds like it is a return, but you need to work out your issues. Okay, so just going to pan back to you really quick. Any final words that you'd like to say about when customers are seeking advice and professional and spiritual guidance from anybody in the field, man or woman, that's working as an intuitive?
There are some situations that we have come across working with clients. A good reader, someone who is above board, who is not shady, is not going to tell you that you're cursed. If a reader tells you that you're cursed, you need to walk away. A reader's not going to tell you when someone is going to die. A reader is not going to put fear into you to try and manipulate you. So if your gut is telling you that the reader is actually trying to manipulate you or telling you, hey, you've got dark energy about you and I can fix that for $600 or $700, $800, you need to walk away. Because someone who's legitimate is not going to play on someone else's vulnerabilities.
Thank you for that, and thank you for those that are watching. And thank you for your time with this pick a card, Deja.
All right, thank you.
All right. So if you want to go ahead and book a reading with our agency, there's the phone number in the link, and someone will answer your telephone call. We do the calls over the telephone all across the world. And just at your leisure, whenever you're ready to give a booking, just give us that phone call. Please be patient because there could and there probably will be a wait. So I will see you in the next pick a card, and you have a great day or a great night.